Excellent stories, unearthing the power of together.
But I have been blessed. I am lucky. You know, I'm 33 now. I haven't always been this positive, this brilliant. It happened about 3 or 4 years ago. I had a breakdown. I don't know why. I think if I was happy as a child, there's always a nagging voice in my head that something wasn't right. I wasn't hitting what I should be hitting. I was happy, but I wasn't there. You know, and I was 23, I had my first child, and it still wasn't enough. I was always a great father. I wasn't how I wanted to be. You know, I couldn't get it right. And then a couple of years later, I had another child. Well, I was a daughter this time, and that was again lovely. I loved being their dad, but I couldn't be the dad that I wanted to be. And I think that's what led to me going downhill. The doctor said to me one day, if you don't admit you've got a problem, we're going to have to send you for psychiatric treatment because there is nothing else we can do. And he was brilliant, my doctor. He turned around to me and said, let's put it this way, Steve. You can look at it 2 ways. Nothing's a miracle, or everything's a miracle. Think about that for a bit. And I did. And I thought, what's great about this? And I'm 30 years old now. My life isn't going where I want it to go. How can this be anything? And I thought, well, change that round. You're lucky. You're lucky because out of all the millions of people in the world, you're the one questioning, hang on a minute, why isn't this right? That's your right. The right you're questioning it, that's what's going to change you for everything. And since then, I started looking at things very differently. I started reading books about positive thinking. I went on to do a course to become a personal life coach, which I am now. And I believe now that every day something happens. To me, I don't think anything's chance or random. Everywhere I am is where I'm supposed to be. And I always find that life gives me just what I want at the right time. You know, I met Sasha about 4 months ago, and it was just the right time. If I had met you a year ago, it would have probably gone right over my head because I wasn't ready for all what I was about to experience.
Steve was gardening.
Just literally next door. And
came in for coffee.
I had no idea what this gym was like. I'd walked past, say, a dozen times, and I'd never come to King's. I live in Charfield, just down the road, so King's would never had an appeal to me. There was nothing to come here for, so I didn't know anything about this village. And it was just, I went to the shop one day to get a coffee, and it was disgusting. And on the way back, I seen a board up, just saying coffee in here, and I was like, it's a gym. We do coffee in a gym. I'll just walk in and see what it's like. And like the second I walked in, I knew I walked in something quite special. I could just, I mean, to me, I noticed everything, and I just felt something the second I walked in. Like Ree said, you just feel it. When you walk in, you know you found something special. And I bought me coffee with absolutely no intention of anything else. That was it. I was just a customer. But I met you, and again, it was just not doing like, okay, this person's brilliant, fantastic, that's someone special. And we got talking, and that's when you started telling me about what you do here, how this place works. I then met Ree, I met Izzy, and everybody else, you know. And I don't think there's ever been one time I've came here and not left a little bit happier, because I don't think you can. I think it's impossible to come here and not leave a little bit brighter, a little bit more smiling, whatever you feel.
You were so great that time. The first time when I talked you through the building.
Yeah.
So, like the way I understand it, I'm always curious when people walk through the door, because I just know there are all these people, and I know that life brings people. So I'm like, oh, are you here? When you tell. Brilliant. So I'm talking to the gardener who's buying coffee, and it turns out he's a life coach. I was like, oh, well, you need to know about the NLP and stuff that we're doing here, and we're going to be blah, 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 blah. He's like, and then I walk him round and I tell him everything. And he was just like, oh my, he said, I feel like Willy Wonka. Okay, that's good. That works.
It was brilliant, and I'm, again, just being sat here now, I feel privileged to be sat with people like you and sharing in this, which makes me one of the most luckiest people alive as far as I'm concerned, and, you know, it's just great. And that's really all I can say, because...
Good work.
All right. Thank you.